So we're just waiting for it to start now. Look at this. The view of the harbour over there. Isn't that beautiful? So that's where the show is going to be. Down there. It's very, very top. Let me show you. You can see I'm on the very, very top of the presentation zone. But what's interesting is, if you look over there, that is Sydney City right there. And that's the harbour. Quite a full crowd. A lot of people here. Everybody wants to see the show. I want to see as well, so join me. Think about stuff. Meant to start at I watched okay. Should be starting now. Starts at 2 o'clock. So I'm gonna have to mute the music for copyright.
Zoo and Seals for the Wild, proudly powered by Red Energy. I'm Keeper Michelle, and before we get started this afternoon, we would like to acknowledge and pay respect to the Cammeraygal, the traditional caretakers of the beautiful land that we're on here today, and who for generations held deep meaningful connections to the wildlife right here behind us in Sydney Harbour. Here at Taronga, we'd like to share that connection with all of you through our seals. Taronga seals are rare, rescued, or have been relocated, and they are all our very special ambassadors for the wild. That does include the very first seal that you will be meeting this afternoon. He goes by the name of Bondi, and he is a rescued long-nose or New Zealand fur seal. Now Bondi, as that name suggests, was found on Bondi Beach as a very young pup, and he had a run-in with a shark, so he had a pretty serious injury right down the left-hand side of his body. Luckily for Bondi, he was found by some very kind people who brought him into our wildlife hospital here at Taronga, and they got to nurse him back to health. Unfortunately, he spent so long in us. Bondi has become an amazing ambassador for his species here at Taronga, and he's also contributed to our breeding program, becoming the proud father of 4 beautiful puppies. Isn't that right? Yes. Very proud of himself. Now, did you know you all have something in common with Bondi? Have a look at your hand. Now let's check out Bondi's front flipper. You gonna show everyone? This one? There it is. Good job, buddy. Inside that flipper, Bondi shares the same bone structure just like we have in our hands. Not a fan of whiting today, that's alright. Now those flippers may look awkward for moving on land, but they do actually allow eared seals. Now what Bondi is hopefully going to show us is a natural behaviour known as bowing or porpoising. Now this is a very energy efficient way for seals to power through our oceans. There he goes. And every time he leaps out of the water, he gets a breath of fresh air. Now this enables him to keep up amazing speed while on a warm day like today, is to hold one of his hairless and naked flippers out above the water's surface, and that way he can catch a cool breeze and cool down his whole body. Good job, Bondo, that was beautiful. Now, of course, Bondo here, he is a mature bull male New Zealand fur seal. He's really, really powerful. At the moment, he weighs in at 150 kilos. So he's at his peak weight for breeding season so that he can maintain territory and guard females. But Bondo is so incredibly strong, especially in his upper body, that he can support all of that weight on 2 flippers. I'll show everyone.
Michelle and Bondo, didn't they do a great job? Absolutely. Now, as she said, I am here with Cisco. He's a little bit different to Bondo. These guys are known as the Californian sea lion, native to the west coast of the United States. This guy in particular was actually born in Europe. He came to us at a year old. Considering at a year, these guys are already 50 kilos. Right now, he's 280 kilos, and he's actually got a bit more growing to do. He's also here today to show us the life of a seal. Now, life in our oceans isn't always easy. Human impact is one of their biggest challenges. But Cisco, you did a great job, buddy. So I've got a big bucket of fish for you. Now, you may have seen how easily our seals catch their fish as we throw it to them. And that's because of their sensitive whiskers that help with the sense of touch. So let's have a closer look. So on the count of 3, I'm going to get you all to say whiskers, and let's see how easily Cisco can move them around. 1, 2, 3. Each of those whiskers is what helps him find his way through dark and murky water to catch his food. Now Cisco is on a pretty healthy diet.
Jump Diego in your loudest voices, and what Diego's gonna and what Diego's gonna hopefully do, he's gonna leap into the water and touch his nose on that orange buoy at the middle of stage. But let's do it on the count of 3. I'll count everyone in on the count of 3. Jump Diego. 1, 2, 3. I thought you all did a pretty good job, but how about we ask Diego? Diego, was that loud enough for you? He said no. That's completely fine. I think we just need some more energy today, and I reckon we can get that going. So let's try it one last time. On the count of 3, jump Diego. 1, 2, 3. Magnificent jump from Diego. You guys did a great job as well. Give yourselves and Diego a big round of applause. Thank you for your help. Really good job.